An unnamed young man lives an ethereal existence that lacks transitions between everyday events and eventually progresses toward an existential crisis. He observes quietly but later participates actively in philosophical discussions involving other characters, ranging from quirky scholars and artists to everyday restaurant goers and friends, about such issues as metaphysics, free will, social philosophy, and the meaning of life. Other scenes do not even include the protagonist's presence but rather focus on a random isolated person, a group of people, or a couple engaging in such topics from a disembodied perspective. Along the way, the film also touches upon existentialism, situationist politics, posthumanity, the film theory of Andre Bazin, and lucid dreaming, and makes references to various celebrated intellectual and literary figures by name. Gradually, the protagonist begins to realize that he is living out a perpetual dream, broken up only by occasional false awakenings. So far, he is mostly a passive onlooker, though this changes during a chat with a passing woman who suddenly approaches him. After she greets him and shares her creative ideas with him, he reminds himself that she is a figment of his own dreaming imagination. Afterward, he starts to converse more openly with other dream characters, but he begins to despair about being trapped in a dream. The protagonist's final talk is with a character played by Richard Linklater, whom he briefly encountered previously in the film. This last conversation reveals this other Chara does view that reality may be only a single instant that the individual interprets falsely as time, and, thus, life that living is simply the individual's constant negation of God's invitation to become one with the universe. That dreams offer a glimpse into the infinite nature of reality, and that in order to be free from the illusion called life, the individual need only accept God's invitation. The protagonist is last seen walking into a driveway when he suddenly begins to levitate, paralleling a scene at the start of the film of a floating child in the same driveway. The protagonist certainly reaches toward a car's handle but is too swiftly lifted above the vehicle and over the trees. He rises into the endless blue expanse of the sky until he disappears from view.